One of the hardest questions that I've ever asked since I've been doing this is it time for the BBN to lower its expectations of what they want out of the basketball team? And I don't think I had enough time to articulate really where I was going with that. And it was a hard question. It wasn't something that I just pulled out of my butt. It wasn't something that I just wanted people to get excited or get mad about. You guys know I don't do videos like that. So let me break that down as far as why I made that statement. A couple of months ago, I went to Abu Dhabi, and while I was there, I wanted to ride the fastest roller coaster in the world. So I said, I'm going to do it. Okay. I get there, I go to the park, it's inside, I go, and while I'm waiting in line, about 45 minutes into the me in line waiting to ride, they come on and they make an announcement. Well, we're going to be shutting down at a certain time and we're going to be closed for an hour. So I had a decision to make. I'm probably not, the chances of me coming back to Abu Dhabi is probably slim. So I probably won't make it back. Until they build something else, this is the fastest roller coaster in the world, according to what they say. So I'm in line and I'm waiting. And what happens when you at an amusement park waiting in line to get on something? There's that thing called the fast pass. And because it's a fast pass, what happens is the average person is just waiting in line and they're just hoping their goal is to get to the roller coaster, get on the ride and get the thrill of it and make it to the top of the peak of the roller coaster and then feel it. That's the goal of it. The problem is you got people who choose to do the fast pass. And because when they do the fast pass, you guys already know what happens. You're waiting in line with a general ticket. These guys who purchased a fast pass, these guys, they get to go to the front of the line. And you have to sit back here and you have to watch continuously. You're waiting and you have to watch these guys do the fast pass. So as you move up in line, you make some progress. But guess what? When you make progress, more people come to the fast pass line. And what do? You have to wait because they get to go. That is sort of where Kentucky, nope, not going to sugarcoat it. That's where Kentucky basketball is right now. We're in line. We're making small progress to get to the top of the roller coaster, which is the championship. But guess what? We're not purchasing that ticket to be in the fast lane. And because of that, we're sitting back here in the we're part of the general population now. We're normal now. We don't have that fast pass. We don't have those superstars out there who's going to get us up that we're able to purchase that speed pass that's going to help us get to the roller coaster a whole lot faster. We don't have that walking through the door, and from the looks of it, it's not happening anytime soon. Our expectations hasn't changed. We still want to wait in line, and we still want to ride the roller coaster, and we still want to get to the top of it. But guess what? We don't have the necessary tool, the fast pass, that's going to help us get to where it is we're trying to go. We just don't. We don't have it. And because of that, it's like every step we take one forward, the next team takes 5 steps ahead of us, and we got to wait for them. And just when we think maybe we might be, you know what, we're almost there. We almost there. Guess what? A whole pile of teams come with the fast pass. So what does that do for us? That continues to push us back. And because, like I said, because we're not doing or taking the necessary steps to purchase that fast pass, how can we ever expect to get back to the top of that roller coaster? And eventually it's going to come a point where you be like, you know what? I waited long enough. Now I could have got out of the line. I had to wait in line over 3 hours for a 1.5 minute ride. 3 hours. But I know that this right here was an opportunity of a lifetime, and I had to go do it. And I wasn't going to get out of the line just because I had to wait three long hours. Was I tired? Yes. Was my feet unbelievably hurting bad? But I needed that experience. But guess what? If I wanted to get faster, I needed to go get that fast pass. And Kentucky's not doing that right now. Kentucky's not bringing in that talent that says, I will get you there. We're not getting those high powered that we need to put us in the fast lane. We still got some teams that we got to play is that I'm terrified to play. And I hate to say that as Kentucky. My vision is still to get to the top. I still want to feel the excitement of a Kentucky fan hearing them says, finally, the trophy has gone back to Kentucky. I long to see that. I long to get that of saying I was at the top of the mountain. I was up here looking down over everybody. At that, you know that moment on a roller coaster when you at the very top and it gives you that pause and it gives you have a chance to do the 360 view and you can see everything that's up under you. I look forward to that, but guess what? I don't have the fast pass. I don't have it. And unfortunately, I could have paid the extra money to do that, but I didn't want to. Me just riding the ride was enough for me. And I think that's where we're at right now with the NIL. We're just happy to be online. We're just happy to have maybe an opportunity. It's going to take us a long time to get to that, to get up to the front of the line so we can ride. But we're not getting out of line and we're not going up to the ticket counter and says, I'm done playing. Give me the fast pass. Let me get up front. I'm tired of always waiting. And we're not doing that yet. Now, I know when Cal was here, we had the fast pass. Unfortunately, we almost made it to the mountaintop, but then we failed. We made it one time. We made it all the way one time, but we came short quite a few times. And right now, with what we got with Coach Pope wants to get to the mountaintop. He wants to feel the excitement. He wants to feel the adrenaline. He wants to make the BBN happy. Unfortunately, it's not happening because for whatever reason, NIL, coaching, offensive style, we're not playing defense. We're losing ball games. The BBN, some of the BBN is just way too loud. They're just way too angry. And because of this, look, when we're standing in that line and we're watching the teams pass us, the Alabamas, these teams, the Dukes, all the Kansas, all the UNC, all these teams that we're watching pass us, and we're standing there and we're like, well, we want to play. We want to be with the best of them. All right. Well, then take the necessary steps needed to get in our line. And unfortunately, we're not in that line no more. We're not in the UConn lines. We're not in the Duke lines. We're not in these lines. We're just not. And because of that, the fan base with their expectations, when we lose a ball game, our expectations, we just like, what the freak, man? Like, how many more people have to continue to come and pass us? How many people have to continue to come and pass us? How many people have to continue to buy that fast pass and we're not getting it? And we got to continue to sit here and watch people just pass us by. We used to be that team. We used to have that fast pass. That used to be Kentucky, but it's not us. And I think we still keep the desire to ride the roller coaster. But now we have to understand we have to slow down a little bit. And we can't be upset no more because these teams over here, they have taken the necessary steps in order to get there a lot faster than we have, or at least attempt to get there a lot faster than we can. What are we going to do? Because as long as we keep our expectations up, is that a Final Four a bust? Right now, our roller coaster is for this year is just to ride the roller coaster. What do we have to do to at least just ride the roller coaster, which is AKA March Madness? What do we have to do to just get up there and just get online and just have an opportunity just to play? We're playing our way back. Right now, what we're doing is we're in line, but every time you turn around, well, hold on, we're going to put somebody else in front of you. Not the fast lane. We're going to just put somebody else in front of you. Put somebody in front of you. Because that fast lane is number one seeds. That's not us. We're not getting number one seeds anytime soon. We're just trying to be in the general population, which is the part of this of the 68. We're just trying to be part of the field now. That's the scary part about Kentucky. And we're angry. Rightfully so. We're angry. But unless we decide that it's time for us to lower our expectations so we don't get angry. So when we see these teams pass us, when we see these guys get to go on a roller coaster before us, we're not all bent out of shape. Our goal would always be a championship. I get it. Our goal is always going to be that, but we're not getting there no time soon because we got people who are willing to do what we're not willing to do in order to get there faster. That's what I meant by lowering your expectations to the sense of so we can stop having sleepless nights, so we can stop being so angry at the coach, so we can stop being so angry at the players. Because until we do that, I feel we got a lot of angry days ahead of us. Because this storm that we in, this funk that we in here at Kentucky, when's it end? When does it end? Mark Pope, we love him. We want him to be successful at Kentucky. Or let me make sure that I don't speak for people. I want Mark Pope to be successful here at Kentucky. I want him to win. It's fun when Kentucky basketball is winning. It's a lot of fun. It's no fun when we in that line and we got to watch Steve keep going in front of us, going in front of us, going in front of us. That's no fun whatsoever. Who enjoys that? I don't. It's hot out. You don't want to see people just keep cutting the line. That's the worst thing ever is, dude, why'd you cut line for? I know somebody. I know people. So therefore, I got that privilege to be able to go ahead of you. Come on, man. Chill out, man. We all waiting in line. We just trying to stay in line the best we can. Because right now, we're on that bubble. Like we on that, you know what I'm saying? We on that tight bubble right now. We're walking a fine line this year when it comes to going to March Madness. For real, we don't do NITs. We don't want NITs. We want to be in the dance. And right now, the way we're playing, we keep playing like we playing, it ain't gonna be no March Madness. And because of that, we gonna blow a gasket because our expectations is we should always be at the top of the mountain, and we're not getting there. And when we don't get there, people explode with nastiness, with vulgar, with just everything that you can imagine because we're not living up to expectations of what Kentucky basketball is. And I, for one, want to see Kentucky basketball at its best. And I hope that Mark Pope can be the guy that can make the necessary changes that we can get there because the BBN, we're behind. We are. But we got to step back, look at the bigger picture of what it is we're doing and what it is we're not doing. And right now, Kentucky Wildcats is not purchasing the fast pass to be able to get to the front of the line so we can get to the mountaintop first before anybody else. And that's something that we just got to live with. And if you're not going to change your mindset, but you want us to get to the mountaintop and you want us to get to the top and you guys want us to feel the excitement, but we're not purchasing what we need to get there faster, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of long days in your life. It's going to be a lot of anger. And who wants to be bitter? Who wants to be upset all the time? Hey, we lost the ball game. What was we supposed to do? We're not getting what that team got. And until we do that, we gonna be in the slow lane here at Kentucky because we're not going to go back to the mountaintop until we have the right piece. And that's that fast pass because we're not willing to do it. So it's up to you guys. But that's why I wanted to do this is because that was a very uncomfortable question that I asked, but I wanted to ask it, but I wanted to clarify so people will understand. I'm not just trying to make people angry. I'm trying to show you guys where the state of Kentucky basketball is at right now. And we're not interested in purchasing the fast pass. We're just interested in seeing, can we stay in the general line? And how do we stay in the general line with the regular folk and still make it to the mountaintop before those guys with the